My name is Rishka Reccani and I studied MSc in Sustainable Energy Technologies at the University of Southampton. I work at an engineering consultancy called Arab as a marine electrical engineer. I finished university in September 2021 and I started working probably a couple of weeks after, so October 6th was my official start date. So very quickly, I had maybe 2 weeks to get a break from university life and then straight into working life. I look at sustainable port planning, maritime services, climate services, a lot of work into hybrid energy sources for vessels. So hydrogen fuel is something big I'm looking at. Also looking at battery power, shore power, port planning, all sorts of things related to the maritime field and energy, because that sort of relates back to my MSc in sustainable energy. And I also look at electrical energy bits. So electrical layouts for islands or for ports that want to expand on their terminals, because that relates back to my undergraduate degree, which was electrical engineering. I looked at the sizing of a hybrid powertrain, so it's a fuel cell battery powered hybrid powertrain for a marine vessel. I think that directly influenced my job because now I work in the maritime department in my company, and in my interview process, one of the main questions they asked me was what my thesis was and why I picked the topic I did. And honestly, my course influenced that. I had no idea about the maritime industry coming in, but some of the modules that I picked during my course, that's another really good thing, is that I was able to pick optional modules that I didn't have that in my undergrad back in India. I had the option to pick optional modules, and the optional modules that I did pick were maritime related. I picked an offshore engineering analysis module and another one on renewable flows. And so those modules sort of influenced and piqued my interest in maritime structures and engineering. And that's what influenced my thesis project, and that's why I did my thesis. I also got an internship through university. So I worked for the Southampton Marine and Maritime Institute, and basically they funded my project because they really liked what I was doing and they said that it's a really cool concept and they would like to implement that. So it was a collaboration between the Southampton Marine and Maritime Institute and the Cyprus Marine and Maritime Institute. And the whole idea was to design this vessel, and it would be used in Cyprus to transport passengers to and from the Larnaca Bay. And so I think the internship, the project was something that played a key role in getting my job. Talked a lot about it in my interview. They seemed really happy and then they hired me. I would definitely recommend anyone that's thinking of coming in, come in. You only know once you're in it, you're in the thick of it, and then you experience it and you learn and you grow. And if not, you adapt and you still learn and you grow, just in a different way than what you originally thought you would. So definitely would recommend coming into the university.